All right, we're going to pick up where we left off in the life of Lawrence McCullough at post-teenage years. All right, go.
Okay, previously I mentioned the fact in my post-teenage years, just a recap, that I went to college, a one-year college named McCullough College of Applied Science, and during that time I attended classes in electrical drafting, electronics, math, English, but I met the requirements enough to graduate from there with a one-year certificate degree. And after I graduated, I put in for a job at Cincinnati Gas and Electric, at the time it was called, in the electrical drafting department, which not only consists of correcting paper drafts, because we didn't have anything electronic back then.
Yeah.
I also took trips out to the field and see where the telephone poles, the power lines were drawn in. At the same time, I was inspecting them, verifying our drawings. I was also renewing the tags that was on the pole. If you ever seen a tag, it tells you the number and everything. So that's part of my job.
Cool.
And that was fun. As far as work goes, at the same time, I applied to go for my next degree, or associate degree, which was Associate College of Applied Science. Well, between working on the weekends and everything else, kind of caught up with me, so I had to end up dropping that program. And I applied. I just turned about 19, I believe. And my social life was kind of tight. Didn't really have much time for a girl. I had one girl from high school that I dated and rode around my motorcycle. That was fun. But after that, I decided to apply for the, I think it was winter semester at Miami University in Oxford. I had all my credentials, my former college credits and everything, and I qualified to go into their industrial engineering program.
Nice.
So here I was excited, getting ready to leave home, going to Oxford, Ohio, Miami University. Go Redskins.
Yes.
So I got up there and I was enjoying the freedom. I lived in a dorm with another guy, a football player, by the way. He was a pretty good football player. I've had a chance to meet the rest of the football players. So when I signed for classes, I really took what they gave me, and I had some 8 o'clock in the morning classes. And that didn't work out too well, because one of my classes was calculus. And I was barely awake that time in the morning.
Yeah.
But sometimes I'd be up late in the evenings, doing whatever, hanging out with people. I also decided to rush a fraternity called Alpha Phi Alpha.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so that kept me busy too. And then in addition, I enrolled to this college karate tournament. I was taking lessons up there in karate.
Nice.
So I became too much involved in the social life rather than my academics, and suffered. Some of my classes didn't do so well.
Yeah.
Also at the time, I was having some strained relationships with my former girlfriend. We ended up breaking it off because at one point she asked me if she want to get engaged, and she wants to see me and want to answer. So at 19 I decided, you know what, I don't know if I can give her one. And the girl I'm talking about is the one you met at Papados.
Oh, yeah.
And that was the one.
Yeah.
So what happened to her later on, she ended up finding somebody else.
Oh, good for her.
She got married and had kids and everything.
Cool.
I did get a chance to see her again 5 years later at class reunion, and asked how she was doing. It was kind of cordial. I guess I was kind of curious. I wonder if she was mad at me. Well, the bottom line was, I think later on she told me, you just weren't ready.
Yeah.
She was right. At 19 years old, I wasn't too excited about getting married and tied down and everything. So back to college, my grades started suffering, so I ended up dropping out of college and going back to work.
Right.
Well, had no trouble finding jobs. One of the jobs I had was working at a machine company called G.A. Gray, which was located in Evanston, middle part of Cincinnati. Worked that during the summer, and it just dawned on me that, do I want to spend the rest of my life working in a factory, cleaning out machines and doing stuff that, it was money at the time.
Yeah.
So I enrolled I think I turned about maybe 19 and a half. I rode at the University of Cincinnati. I took night classes in business. I
Right.
was doing quite well, carrying to a B and C average. So I was
Not bad
carrying
at all.
15 hours a night, taking classes all during the week, and working during the daytime, and still working the weekends at the bowling alley with my father. So didn't have much time for social life, which
No.
I kind of attributed to the fact that I already blew it. I went to the University of Miami University and didn't
Yeah.
get serious. So this time I was serious about it. Strange thing happened was at UC. At the time, they had something called draft status 1A or 4A that you're not eligible or you're a student deferment. Well, first experience with University of Cincinnati, I assumed they took care of that because I was carrying 15 hours and thought that'd be enough to keep me out of getting drafted.
Yeah.
Well, apparently it wasn't. I didn't know about it 3 or 4 months later. After I was going through school, and I was working, also got another job. I left with one job at a machine company and went to work at Procter & Gamble,
Right.
working at soap bins. But once again, it was money while I was going to school. Because back then, college wasn't that expensive. It wasn't unusual to work a summer job and pay off your college for the rest of the year or work part-time and pay off your college. Nowadays, that's impossible. Those days are over. So while I was going to school and I was living with my mother, went back to home because I want to save all the money I could, like most young men did back then.
Yeah.
Couldn't really afford a house or apartment or anything, so I figured I'd stay with mom. She's pretty accommodating.
Yeah.
Kept my own room in the house. She still lived on Kirkup Avenue. I don't know if you remember that or not, but that's when we was raised, where we was raised. So one evening, right after Christmas, got this knock on the front door. And mom said, Larry, would you go see who that is? Well, she went to see who it was. And she came back and said, Larry, the FBI is out here. I said, FBI? What in the world is this about, you know? So I went to him, he invited him. The guy was in a suit and everything, very nice, polite. He said, you Lawrence McCullough? I said, yes. I got a warrant for your arrest. I said, really, what for? There was a draft notice sent to you, and you didn't respond to it. I thought I was deferred. I said, no, you were supposed to join the Army or service 3 or 4 months ago. I said, I'm sorry, I didn't know that. What am I going to do? And this is why I really discovered what grace is all about. The guy said simply, I tell you what, it's like an honest mistake, whatever he said. But he did tell me this. He said, if you can get within the service within the next week or so, I'll drop it. I'll drop the warrant and everything. I said, really? So that following, I think it was Monday, whatever day it was, I went down to the local Air Force recruiter.
There you go.
And I talked to him. And one of the things I did in high school, which was smart, my senior year, I took the Air Force qualifying test and did quite high in different areas, electronics especially. So he said, I explained it, I was honest, and I said, look, you know, I was supposed to be going to the Army. He said, well, I'll work on something for you. You don't have to go to the Army. I'll get you in the Air Force within 2 weeks.
Well, there
I
you
said,
go.
really? I said, yeah. I said, that's not a bad deal.
Not bad
He said,
at all.
here's the program you go into. You're going to be a nice condo. You can get lots of training. That condo part was bogus, but anyway. It had me going. So, anyway, the deal, I went down, after I signed the paperwork, I just let you know how fast paperwork can go when they want to get you in. Say for your benefit, okay? He went through some stuff, and before I knew it, he had me all signed up. So on January the 6th, right after Christmas, first week of January, he had my paperwork and a flight that I was going to leave around 11, 12 o'clock at night from the government building out the airport to San Antonio, Texas. I was going to basic training, me and a bunch of other guys. Now keep in mind, this is back in the day when I had lots of hair in my head, and you know, we all was looking like, you know, the 70s, hair, bell bottoms, I mean, you name it. So here we are on our way to Texas. My first experience, first time I've been in Texas. Right at the Air Force Base. Oh my God, it was a long flight, about 2 hour flight. It's a commercial plane, nice. Met us at the airport. These 2 guys in Air Force uniforms met us there. Come find out they were our training guys, and they told us to get on a bus. We're going to ride you out to the Air Force Base, Lackland Air Force Base, training for enlisted people, okay? So we get there, it's about 4 o'clock in the morning. And most of us was drowsy. It's been a long day and night.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, this tech sergeant came up to the bus and said, "Hey, you no good so-and-sos, get off that bus and fall in." All of us looked at each other and said, "Oh my God, we didn't expect this," you know. He started using language that we won't repeat on tape.
Yeah.
So he told us, "Now get in the barracks and get to bed." So we got to bed around 4:30. At 6 o'clock, all right, get up, get out of bed, put your clothes on and report downstairs. So we all got down there, and like I said, I don't know if any of us we just staggered along. But we was kind of out of fear because I said, wow, this guy's really kind of rough. His language he's using too, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Come think about it, the language he used was not too much different from what we heard in high school, except it's unusual hearing from an adult, especially a military person, you know. So anyway, he told us, "We're going to march." And that was funny because none of us really knew much about marching over there.
Of course not.
So we kind of hobbled along, ate our breakfast. Nice breakfast, bacon, eggs, and everything. We came, he told us all stand around the table. And when he says sit, we all sit and we start eating. It's all good. I was looking for a nice breakfast. Sit. 5 minutes later, "You're done. Get up." I barely had any food in my mouth, which explains why I lost so much weight over a 6-week period.
Yeah.
It was good, though. It was a good thing because we marched everywhere we went. So that's my beginning of basic training in the Air Force. Now, around about the 8th week, we became part of the crew. They're a lot more nicer to us.
Yeah.
They was training us different things. They wanted to encourage us to use our skills and just basically work as a team. That's what they try to emphasize. They broke us down to a glob, I call it, to nothing in our own independence and to build us back up to work as a team. To accomplish the missions. That was great. 8 weeks later, completed basic training, we marched around, they congratulated us and started getting assignments. And come find out that my assignment is going to be in Illinois, Cheney Air Force Base. And I was going to the Missile Electronic Program, be selected to go in that program, which is highly selective. So that little incident with the FBI went on my record. If it would have been, I wouldn't have made it.
Probably not.
So anyway, went to missile school, spent about 10 months there. Every morning we got up, marched to school, marched back. Hair started growing back out again, but still keep it acceptable.
Of course.
8 hours of training every day. And after that, you go back and clean your room, clean the barracks.
Yeah.
Went to bed around 8 or 9 o'clock, got back up around 5, marched to school. That's what's our routine. So after about 10 months of that, graduation time, made it through again.
There you go.
Accomplishing things. So, wow, this is great. So what really was thrilling was that my mother and my dad, Clayton McCullough, your grandfather, they drove up to my graduation.
Well, there you
I
go.
was so proud. Oh my God. I got a highly classified skill now, working on missile systems. At that point, they started giving out assignments, bases. They gave me about 4 choices of bases because the program I was in. One is Montana, called Minot Air Force Base, way up there near the Canadian border, colder than heck. And a few people went up there said, "You don't want to go there." So the most southern base I could get at the time was Cheyenne, Wyoming. I said, I'll go to Cheyenne. So that's where I got sent, shipped out of Cheney Air Force Base, arrived in Cheyenne. It was late at night, and one of the airmen was driving a taxi, picked me up. He's a black guy. He said, "Man, you couldn't pick a worse place to come to. Ain't hard nothing out here. No, I mean, blah, 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 blah. Indians and cowboys and everything." Oh, God, here we go again. But I ended up making the best out of it because it wasn't too far from Denver.
Good.
So I had some weekends where after I got trained to do my job at missile team, the weekends was mine. And I worked different shifts because we had maintained missiles within 3 states, Nebraska, Colorado, and Denver, about 200 missiles. We went to different sites, different silos, met a lot of people. And while I was doing that for about a year or so, I got comfortable, like a regular job again, you know.
Well, yeah.
So I got involved. I had some little bit of musical ability, playing guitar. So I got a little band, got recruited some of us.
Good.
We started playing in a band, and our first gig was, I think it was American Legion.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was American Legion post in downtown Cheyenne. I got to know some of the Cheyenne people, got to be friends with them. Dated a couple girls from Cheyenne, Wyoming.
Of course.
And what do they mean, black girls out there? So you end up with either white, black, very few black, they was taken up. So you dated Mexican girls or white girls. So In the 70s, you know,
Whatever.
it wasn't a big deal out west, you know. So had a lot of diversity. And plus, we weren't raised that way anyway. We was raised with white kids all our life, so it was no big deal. So I did that several times in the Air Force. Played in the weekends, met some other guys. We had a lot of fun. One of the guys I met from Cincinnati, he played drums. I mean,
cool.
talk about coming together. Met another guy from Arizona. Met a guy from, his name was Abernathy. I forgot where he was. I think he's from California. Then another guy came from Florida.
All right.
So we had different people coming up, but ended up settling down with 4 key players that I played with. We had a singer come in once in a while. So
Nice.
that's my little gig on the side. My regular job in the Air Force, also work on the side.
Yeah.
Doing Air Force time, about 2-3 years later, one of the guys approached me and said, "You want to go back to college?" I said, "Yeah, I'd love to." I'll tell you what, start going to school part-time again. We'll get you an associate program. If you pass that, he'll get me an Officers Canada School.
Oh, nice.
And that's where I ended up getting out of college, getting out of service for a year to go back to Colorado State and get my degree in education.
Nice.
So, went back, got my degree in technical education, and went back to school, complete the 2-year program this time, Associate Arts and Science. Then I was eligible to leave service for a year to go back to Colorado State to get my degree so I could become an officer.
Right.
Well, that's where I met the Nickelmans, and I stayed with them in Fort Collins, Colorado. I got to know them real well. It's amazing to find out they were German. And then went for years later now, I found out they had German ancestry. So I didn't know at the time, but there's something I felt connected to them for some reason. They was very friendly. Ended up being lifetime friends.
Nice.
So, but the thing about it, almost made officer program, but I think right when I got out of college, they said, well, we'll see what happens and we'll let you know when your date is. So I waited and waited. In the meantime, they said, tell you what, if you go ahead and re-enlist, you can get another stripe, become a staff sergeant. I thought to myself, wait a minute. I went to college for a year, got my degree, and now I'm thinking to myself, now you want me to sign something, but no guarantee of the officer yet. So finally, the crushing blow came. I got a letter from my commander, colonel, said, sorry, but right now, only women are eligible to become officers at this point. We're not accepting any applications for men. Oh, that broke my heart. But then I looked at it and said, wait a minute, I got my degree.
Yeah.
I got about a couple months left.
Yeah.
I got a choice to make. Either stay in with another year and maybe become an officer, or take my degree, get out, and see what I can do with it. So I made the decision in January of 1976 that I decided after 7 years of service, I didn't get my officer program, but I was going to go ahead and see if I can make it out to the civilian world.
Awesome.
So that's when I drove down to El Paso, because I had a good friend who was Mexican. So I spent 4 months down there. That's how I went on a tour. You went to El Paso, went to Albuquerque, drove to Arizona, came up to Nashville, Tennessee with my Uncle Doc, stayed with him for a couple of days.
Nice.
And he reintroduced me to the Bible. Okay, he read things to me and really opened my eyes up. Then for they tried to set me up with a girl in Nashville. Of
course.
I said, no. Didn't quite work out, so I said head on home. Got back there in '76, and that was the same year we had our big Anderson family reunion.
Nice.
So I had a chance to meet all my cousins. So that's that phase of my life, and that's when I just turned 26 or 27. And get close to my 30s, so I'll pick up from that point then.
All right. Awesome. Well, then we'll pick up at age 26 and forward.
Okay.
All right. Thanks, and we'll pick it up on the next one.
All righty.